Hi everyone, sorry, just bear with us 1 minute. We're just making sure we're live on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Live, yeah. Hi everyone, welcome to Behind the Scenes 003. We are recording this for our podcast. We are live on Instagram, we are live on Facebook, and the first time we're live on YouTube, so we thought we'd try as many as possible and see how it goes. Normally we start with a Q&A, but to allow you all who are watching to send your questions in, do that now, and then my idea was I'll talk through our microwave range for sort of 10 minutes, just to show everybody what we're doing in microwaves, and then we'll answer some of the questions that have been sent in. Okay. So the first microwave, this is our Nordic microwave. This is the Scots Pine edition, or the colour. This is currently our most popular microwave. It's currently our most copied microwave. This microwave's done really, really well for us, and our most popular type of microwave is a 20 litre digital. All the parts are still in this one, but as you can see, there's plenty of space in there for everybody. So 20 litre is definitely the most popular when it comes to the size, and also it doesn't take up too much space on your worktop. As I said, Nordic range, super popular for us. Slightly different again. This is a 20 litre manual. It's manual because it's got the two controls here. Again, 20 litre model, so we've got the bits inside it. White enamel on the inside for easy clean. We do this model in a range of colours. Most popular at the minute is sort of blue, cream and grey for us. Again, there's a digital version of this, and there's a bigger version of this because it does so well for us. What else have I got? This is our bigger retro model. This is a 25 litre, so it takes a bit more space on the worktop. But again, as you can see on the inside, it's stainless steel, which makes it even easier to clean and sort of more professional. But yeah, 25 litre, and this is available in a range of colours as well. And this is a digital version. This is our copper model, part of our Townhouse range, done really, really well. As you can see, there's only like a slight copper accent on it. Again, 20 litre digital. When we tend to do microwaves, we tend to do the 20 litre in digital. That's the product that we do first to see if it works for us, and then we look at branching out into various sizes and whether we look at manual as well. Last one. This is our Gatsby microwave. This is available in white and black, and with a gold trim to give it that sort of 20s flair, which we're into now. Again, 20 litre on the inside. A few little bits from me on microwaves. So, 20 litre microwave is good size. Most families can use it. You can heat soup in it quite comfortably. You can do pretty much everything in it. You can fit a good normal sized dinner plate in it. One thing from a sort of microwave hack point of view, people don't look after the interior of the microwave, so I'd say regularly clean it. Lindsay Queen of Clean suggests use a lemon in a bowl of water. It really loosens it all up. The other thing I would say is, if you've done any type of steaming or cooking in your microwave, I'd leave the door open for a little bit afterwards, because if you leave the door open, it allows the steam and condensation to get out, and if you do that, there's less danger of getting built up mess, smells, that kind of thing. So just leave the door open after you've used it, and it will just it will help. So, questions? Thank you. Will the pink dishwasher be back in stock? Unfortunately, there's a lot of colours in the retro and a lot of products in the retro that we don't always have in stock, and that's purely because we don't always have. So the more popular colours we'll release first, and then what we can do through our analytics on our website is see how popular the product is by the number of visits, etc. So at the minute, the pink dishwasher really isn't on our horizon. Any new products coming soon? Yes, there's plenty of new products coming soon. Can you have a word? Our big launch normally is exclusively housewares, and exclusively housewares for us is June, mid-June in London and Islington, so all our new products will be launched there. But yeah, we've got some good ideas, and as you know, we like to come up with sort of weird, funky, niche products and designs, and so yeah, we've got a lot of new things coming through. On that though, from a new product development point of view, with everything that's happening with the coronavirus in China, the production of new designs and ranges is taking a lot longer than it normally would. So we're rushing to try and get everything ready for June. But yeah, there's nothing to show at the moment. The products that are being set up, which I can talk about, is so the espresso machine that we did in Retro and Nordic has been massively successful for us. We are launching a step-up model to that, so it's even easier to make your coffee. It's a similar looking unit. It will be available in Retro and Nordic, but it has a milk attachment as well. So the milk attachment allows you to literally press latte or espresso or cappuccino, and it will make it for you. What's the best rated vacuums? Okay, so the Power Plus, I think we had VacMat with us last week, and it's worth looking at the previous content that we made with the VacMat, which is on our YouTube channel. Our podcast with VacMat is out on Sunday. So again, he runs through our range, and we've actually, while he was here, we filmed a lot of content with him, which is just being chopped up and edited at the minute, and then we'll be putting that out soon. But from my point of view, I have 2 or 3 of the models in my house because my wife likes to use them all and fill them up with dust that I always empty. And Jen, I'm sure you're watching. So Power Plus Turbo it's got 2 heads in it. It's really good. It got a Good Housekeeping Award for 2019, and it really is an all singing, all dancing machine. It's $149.99. And that product has 2 different heads. There's a soft head which isn't available on many vacuum cleaners. The soft head's great on hard floors and kitchens, bathrooms, that kind of stuff. And also it doesn't damage because of the soft head, because people worry about using a coarse brush head on hard floors. Also, we do have a coarse brush head as well, which is great for carpets, so I use that model. Also got the Hyper Clean, which is the step up, which is $199.99. Again, a great model, but this literally has a button on it, has a turbo feature, and it has a battery indicator and a few other bits and pieces on it, like you can change between. So when you walk into the kitchen, you can put it on half floor setting. When you go into your lounge and you've got a carpet, you can flick it back onto carpet setting, so the motor kicks in. So that's a great product. But the other products that are doing really well for us are the upright vacuum cleaners. So selling hundreds, if not thousands, of those at the moment. We have the orange model, which is the more basic, which is again a great appliance. But for me, the Pet Extend version of the upright vacuum cleaner is great because it's got, I think it's a 9 metre power cord on it, and the 9 metre, so that basically allows you to almost plug it in. If you're doing the downstairs of your house, plug it in, and you can pretty much cover most of downstairs without taking the plug out. Also has a really long tube on it as well, so extension tube, so you're allowed to do the whole stairs literally without putting the vacuum cleaner on the stairs and carrying it up, which can lead to either damaging your carpet or dropping it and that kind of thing. So vacuum cleaners, we've done really, really well. We launched them a year ago. Again, like I said, by all means, go back and check the interview we did with the VacMat. He walked through the entire range, so don't just take our word for it. But we're really excited about how well the vacuum cleaners have done. And again, there's a lot of new product development that's coming on the vacuum cleaners later this year, so look out for those. Best vacuum. What's new in the microwave world? Okay, so we don't do them currently, but there's some of the, let's say, bigger household brands do. I think they're called flatbed microwaves. It basically doesn't have a turntable in the bottom, but from our point of view, that technology isn't worth the cost yet. People are used to having a turntable, so what we like to really cling to is affordability. We want great products, but affordable products. So that technology isn't there for us yet to make it affordable, but I'm sure in the next year, 2 years, more and more will be like you can just put your soup in a microwave and it will just heat it up without having to do the rotation. Do you do collaborations? Well, yeah, I'm sure if you watch our stories, I think we've got 500 collaborators currently, so we're always looking for new collaborations. For collaborations, please email marketing@swan-brand.co.uk and someone will get back to you. But as I say every week, please bear in mind that we are getting hundreds of inquiries a day, hundreds of DMs a day. While I'm here as well, actually, we get on our Facebook page, on our Instagram page, we get a lot of customer service queries. So all our social is managed by marketing teams and not our customer service team. So what I would do is, if you've got any queries about orders, deliveries, that kind of thing, on our website, as soon as you open up the homepage, there's a little web widget at the bottom to contact customer service. I click on that and send your query. It goes straight to the right team, and they'll get back to you as soon as you can. Will you do Nordic in black? No, we won't do Nordic in black because it doesn't sit the theme of Nordic. We have some other ideas with black which we're working on. Again, I can't talk to you too much about that at the moment. But yeah, Nordic and black doesn't sit. I think we covered it in maybe behind the scenes at 002. When we look at stories before we look at product. So Nordic, the idea came from the whole Scandinavian revolution, with everything that the likes of IKEA were doing, the whole I won't say huggy movement, if that's the right word, if that's how you say it. There's a whole movement for that on Instagram. So we looked at that as a story and then built a range of products around that. And the key colours for us were the white, the cotton white that we do, the Nordic grey, and also the Scots pine green. Where they were the three colours that we felt really went into that. Like I said, we are looking at other black, but we currently do other blacks. Like we have a symphony black, we have a retro black, so there are other products in black. Do we have a combi microwave? We did do the retro 25 litre in a combi, and there might still be some available on the website. I think the model number is 22080, SM22080. There might still be some on the website, but again, it was a really slow mover for us, and the microwave market where we are, we see it as very much sort of £60 to maybe £110 is our key area for a price. The combi was pushing it a little bit too far up. I personally have a combi microwave because again it's great at Christmas, because when you're running out of oven space you can turn onto the oven setting and it works really well. Anything else?
Someone's asked when the retro pans are back in stock.
Some of the retro pans are back in. Some came in Monday, some coming today, some coming in tomorrow. That's I think the 5 pieces and the pan sets. Some of the frying pans and stuff basically sold out yesterday because we did a fantastic campaign on pancakes. So while everybody else is posting about pancake recipes and ideas and that kind of the usual rubbish, unfortunately, that you see on social media now, we were trying to we actually see today as more of a key day for selling pans. So we twisted it on its head. We shared a lot of footage yesterday of pan disasters and bad pans, to then using our influencers and our promoters on Instagram to post videos yesterday and today of how good our pans are and how non-stick they are, because making a pancake or frying an egg, they're the real tests for a pan. And hopefully you can see on our stories and on our tiles today, you'll see just how good our pans are. We are bringing out Nordic pans. They're being shot at the minute for photography and video. But again, with the coronavirus, it's very difficult to say exactly when those products will be landing. But yeah, look out for those soon. And then there'll be a whole range of pots and pans coming in our different ranges very soon. Anything else?
Having a look. Will you be doing a large stock pot in the saucepan range?
So bigger than the one we currently do? I don't think so. Again, I think for us what we try to look at is we look at where the sort of mass market is, but how we can make it different. So rather than doing sort of niche products, we'll do niche designs, and that's where we feel that we found our forte. At the minute there currently isn't. There might be some stuff left in the fern range. There was some real nice oven to tableware where we had like lasagna dishes and casserole pots and things like that. Also there might be a development of that coming soon, but yeah, by all means check out like the fern cotton range. I think there's a few little bits left on the website, so there's some big pots in there.
Any plans for retro mugs?
Retro mugs, yeah. I mean, retro for us, I feel us and maybe one or two other brands almost reinvented retro in the kitchen, which is great. Everybody's had a go at doing retro, but for us, it was key to our recent success. Let's say 7 years ago, when we relaunched the retro refrigeration. That was great for us, and we thought about how we can do retro across the kitchen. So we brought out the fridges, then we brought the small domestic appliances, microwaves, kettles, toasters, and then we looked at pots and pans. So for us, yeah, it's been retro's fantastic. We're always looking at adding to it, but yeah, there's lots of weird and wonderful ideas we have with retro. I think there's retro scales are being set up. We have retro clocks being set up. So we're always adding to that collection. You know, we want to be that brand that has maybe 30, 40 appliances in 5 or 6 key colours, so people can either mix and match. You can have all blue, you can have all grey, or you can maybe look at going, right, I'll have a little bit of blue and a little bit of grey, because, you know, mixing and matching the range works really well as well.
Somebody's asked about the height of the upright vacuums.
Right, okay. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but what I'll do is I'll get one. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's one of the uprights. I mean, it's again very light. You know, pick it up with one finger there. From a height point of view, I'm 6'2", and it's just above my hip. So hopefully that gives
it says on the website it's 106 centimetres.
There you go. It's 106 centimetres, just over a metre. So yeah, I'm probably 2 metres tall, so it's probably half my height. So that's about right. Anything else? You should watch it on your phone and then you see the questions. It'll be easier, wouldn't it?
That'd be easy. Someone says, would love retro pink cutlery to match my appliances.
Again, back to the retro thing, we're always looking at bits and bobs to fit into retro, so for sure we'll look at that. Cutlery is something we've tried a little bit with, but I don't think we've got it quite right yet. You know, we want to build on our success stories, so like the espresso machines, which everyone's gone mad for. I think we're one of the best-selling espresso machines in the UK now, but we want to build on that. You know, there's going to be a lot more accessories and features coming with those products as well soon. But obviously, yes, Swan is a tea brand, so we will for sure be looking at how we can develop the tea market with our products as well.
Someone asks, are you planning to do any ironing boards?
Ironing boards, yeah, we've done before, we will do that, but again, it's about getting, rather than trying to reinvent the ironing board, I think we'll probably look at how we can do different patterns and colour schemes and things like that to make that work. You know, we have got other irons coming out, we've got a few new steam generator irons coming out, we've got a new garment steamer coming out, because you guys have gone nuts for our garment steamer, so that's done really, really well for us, really put us on the map in a category that we had nothing to do with. But we're looking at a more upmarket garment steamer, which it's actually got a ceramic head on it, so you can use it as an iron as well, so you can actually turn it horizontally and use it as an iron as well as doing the vertical steaming. So that'll be launching, I think it's shipped actually from China, so that'll be here soon. Other things are actually, thinking about it, egg boilers. I mean, I can't believe how many egg boilers we've sold this month. It's gone nuts. So very demonstrable product, and if you're like me and you struggle doing boiled eggs or poached eggs in a pan, have a look at our egg boiler and our stories on our egg boilers that our influencers have done. It's been phenomenally successful for us, and again, we love. It's such a demonstrable product, so to see all the pictures of the perfect eggs being cooked by you guys, that's really good. Anything else?
Someone says, the Union Jack kettle in the background, do we sell that?
We grab it. So we did sell this up until a variation of this up until the Olympics, and then, to be honest, because of like all the political stuff recently and Brexit and stuff like that, we thought we don't do it. We are running it in a few other countries because the Union Jack's obviously it's quite a fashion piece. It's like the American flag. So if you go to China, if you go to Hong Kong, if you go to Korea, the Union Jack is as famous as the United States flag, stars and stripes. So that's why we did it. Really, it's more of an international thing for us rather than a UK thing. But yeah, I mean, it's sort of quite a nice statement piece. But I don't know how many we would sell at the minute. So it's not on the horizon for us.
Are the products in any UK stores?
Yeah, so a lot of vacuum cleaners, or some of the vacuum cleaners are in Currys. I'm trying to think what stores exist. Like, it's difficult to think about how many retailers there are now that sell electrical appliances. So we do have some in Currys. We are in Argos. You know, for these type of products, the retailers that are doing well are the likes of AO, you know, Very, Amazon. They're really the key customers for these type of products now. So all these products are readily available, and if you don't know, if you buy an online product, you are covered by the long distance selling regulation. So you can buy it, and if you don't like it, you can send it back within 30 days, I think it is. So by all means, if you want to buy one of the products just to see what it's like, yeah, have a look at it. But again, there's enough content out there of people using it, and as I've stressed I think in all of our videos, we try to over deliver with our products, so we want it to be a nice experience. So again, if you've got any problems with the product, by all means let us know and speak to customer service.
Do Swan sell smoothie makers?
No, we don't sell any smoothie makers at the minute. Blenders is a funny. There's 2 or 3 really big players in the UK for smoothies and blenders, so it's not something we've looked at. But we've had some ideas on how we can make the blenders and smoothie makers a little bit more niche. So it is something we're looking at. We're always looking at new categories anyway, because we're not really in that. So hopefully there'll be something in the near distant future where we're looking at that. So I think that's everything. So please, like I said, this is the first time we've streamed to YouTube. It's the first time, or the second time we've streamed to Facebook, and about the 4th or 5th time we've streamed to Instagram. So please make sure you subscribe to us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Our podcast drops every Sunday. So we're on Spotify, we're on Google. So by all means, make sure you subscribe and listen to all of that. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed.